I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, our Leafs are one win away from completing the three-peat and achieving that dynasty status as we head back home for Game 5 against the Edmonton Oilers. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, some injury updates. Chara is completely recovered for Toronto. And for Edmonton, Montour, Cirelli, and McSorley are all healthy enough to play. And the players that got hurt last game are miraculously completely recovered. So, playing for Edmonton, on the first line is Steve Stamkos, John Rattel, and Maurice Richard. On the second line is Clark Gillies, Anthony Cirelli, and Frank Petrano. On the third line is Dennis Hextall, Anze Kopitar, and Tumo Ruutu. And on the fourth line is Kyle Palmieri, Jason Dickinson, and Jamie Langenbrunner. On defense, on the first pair is Nicholas Lidstrom with Brandon Montour. On the second pair is Olin Zellweger with Artem Zub. And on the third pair is Craig Hartsburg with Marty McSorley. Starting the net is UC Saros with Dan Bouchard backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Andrew Castles, Mark Napier, Bernie Jeffrion, and Jake Evans. And playing for the Leafs on the first line is Carter Verhaeghe, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. On the second line is Alex Ovechkin, Daniel Briere, and Brian Mullen. On the third line, Brandon Saad, Jordan Stahl, and Robert McMillan. And on the fourth line is Woody Dumart, Mark Jankowski, and Willie Lindstrom. On defense, on the first pair is Zdeno Chara with Justin Falk. On the second pair is Adam Pelech with Chris Letang. And on the third pair is Simone Benoit with Uwe Krupp. Starting the net is Patrick Waugh with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Tim Taylor, William Wallander, Michael Carconi, and David Spacek.
Hi everybody, it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to our continuing coverage of the postseason. The pivotal Game 5 set to go. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. Every game critical in the postseason, this one no different, and we are underway. Pinned up along the boards. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Now a quick pass to Chara. Edmonton's got control of the puck. Headman pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Puck picked up by Forsberg. Hammers the shot! Glove save! All quick reflexes on the play. Quick pass to Rattel.
Saros looks like he's put that last blowout game behind him. Really important to park it, in particular in the playoffs where every game is critical. A good start here.
Slides the puck ahead to Forsberg. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Puck grabbed by Forsberg. Goes right to the crease.
There we go, Alex Ovechkin.
Shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
He's known for such incredible balance and power here, James, and this is just another primetime example of it as he's getting jostled and pushed. I mean, if I'm defending him, I'm going to defend with my feet now. Just stay in front of him because you ain't moving him. You're not going to shove him off the puck. But he doesn't shoot it. He's looking, he's scanning, and he makes a beautiful pass.
That's his first goal this playoff on a goalie.
Feeling good about themselves. They have been
charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Takes the feed. Through center along the wing. Sent into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And that's poked away by Vetrano. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And the puck's booted away. Picked off.
The Oilers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. But they got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Moves it to Letang. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. That knocks it off the puck. And that goes off a player in front. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Glove save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Forsberg's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Jankowski's won the draw and they're on the attack. Nice blocker save by Saros. Here's a short pass to Palmieri. Gaining momentum up along the side. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got it in their own zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Poked away by Jankowski. The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Palmieri. The Leafs gain possession. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play and comes up with the puck. Dishes it off. And that's broken up. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Forsberg. Edmonton's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Folk. And that's a great heads-up play by Forsberg. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Quick pass over to Rattel. Across the line from center. Pushes it across to Folk. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And now he angles it across to Saad. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Tries to get it over to Vetrano. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
Quick feed to Saad. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Moves with the puck in the corner. Back at the point, they set it up. From the slot.
There we go! Adam Pelech.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tide set turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible. But this one has seen eyes through traffic and finds back to the net. Well, they're trailing in this game, and they've been on a losing streak, and they're trying to just orchestrate some kind of energy, and the coach behind the bench isn't having any of it right now because he's frustrated at the result, but also frustrated at the process, trying to find a way to get his team activated.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Fires it into the offensive zone. Passes it over to Ruutu. And he takes the pass. Kopitar's got the puck. And that caroms off a body in traffic. The Leafs have it against the wall. Edmonton's got it now. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Oilers are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Forsberg's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Steps across the blue line. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Slides the puck to Rattel. Taken by Pelech. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. He got all of that one. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feeds it over. The pass out front. And that's blocked in front. Picked up along the boards by Richard. Quick shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Roy. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
Couldn't have asked for a better start. Let's hope the Leafs can keep this up through the second.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Toronto's generated a lot of offense because of their puck possession, in particular in the O-zone where they've just dominated play. They have that 2-goal lead, and they can't sit back. They've got to continue to press through the second period.
Rantanen's got his own cheering. Score!
And Carter Verhaeghe makes it 3-0.
Toronto's made it a triple, as in a 3-goal lead, and we're only in the second period.
They've been outstanding so far in this game, James. They've owned possession times. It really has been a clinic in terms of possession and creativity in the offensive zone. The coach will certainly be talking about maintaining their good defensive habits when they do lose the puck, though. When you have it a lot, you can often cheat on the other side of it. Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Benoit stick handling in his own zone. The Leafs carried along the wall. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Saros has to be frustrated with this performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. But that save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it.
And a successful clearing attempt. Sends it ahead to Kopitar. Moves the puck. And he shuts the door on that. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Rattel's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Briere's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Forsberg's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Quick pass to Cirelli. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Cirelli's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 3-0 is the score. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it to Chara. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Oilers have it now. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender. And a little physicality ends that threat. Point shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Ovechkin's got it in the offensive end. The Oilers have it from their own end. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Oilers will play it in their own end. A little banging and crashing now. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! And now it's over to Verhaeghe. Lays the body. Grabbed along the boards by Forsberg. Quick pass across to Pelech. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Leafs are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Edmonton's got the win off that draw. And somehow he hangs on. And he serves it across to Gillies. A chance in front! And it's blocked! Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Wrists one! Fantastic save! Saros hangs on to the puck to stop the play. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Toronto's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Gets a piece of it and will play on. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James?
Oh,
and man,
wow.
that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
The backhand.
There we go. Brandon Saad makes it 4-0.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net, and of course retrieve it. Well, the deficit continues to get worse, and so does the frustration behind the bench. Listen, as a coach, you know the personnel, and you know which buttons to press on each teammate. But guess what? Right now, it is a crapshoot. Not sure what to do. He's at a loss.
The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Edmonton's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Big time stop there.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot. Stamkos is the captain of this team. He's very aware of the situation. They're down in a hole, but what better opportunity to get back in it with this face-off right here.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shuts him down.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Leafs will play it from the corner. Spectacular glove save by Bouchard.
What a save.
Saros was pulled for Bouchard.
To get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Edmonton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Nice zone entry from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Pelech. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, what a denial by Bouchard.
Oh, what do you do, Mert?
Makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in. This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. If the team is not playing well in front of you, the starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
The Leafs continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Quick feed to Jankowski. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. Tries to get the puck to Zellweger. Here they come on the rush. Great poke check on the reach. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Shot! Skulls him in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he sends it across to Rantanen. Off a stick and they can't connect. Slides it across. Oh, there's a great stop by Bouchard. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Leafs are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. Nice job tying up his opponent. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Pinned up along the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Bouchard. The Leafs play the puck from the back of the net. Using the net for cover. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Rocks him on the play. The Leafs want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Falk's got the puck in his own zone. Can't pull the trigger. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 5-0 hockey game. Rattel's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big-time stop there. Back to the blue line. Turned aside with the glove. Benoit. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Chara's got it in the defensive end. Sent into the offensive zone. The Oilers have it now. And it's a quick pass to Richard. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Well, the Leafs just continue to pour it on. Let's hope they do it again for the third.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, it's been demolition night at one end of the ice, and here we go with period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Edmonton's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
The Oilers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the... Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
So what now?
And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Penalty killing units set to earn their keep tonight as they'll try to kill off a 5-on-3 man advantage.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check.
Stamkos has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with the lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance.
They get it out of the defensive end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick pass to Stamkos. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, what a save on the slapper! Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Forsberg's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. Ross got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle. Jankowski's almost back on the ice.
Trying to get out of the defensive end. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Briere's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Battle along the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Pellick. Shot! Makes the save. Passes it over. Here's a backhand.
Oh, Ovechkin again.
And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Well, I guess you can discontinue the milk curtains. We found them.
Well, the coach is livid after that last goal. I mean, the deficit is incredible. They're coming off a losing streak, and they just can't find their temperature or rhythm. I think he's lost the room here. He's lost the bench. They tuned him out clearly, and they're not pushing forth any energy.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Takes the feed. Glove save, and the play continues. Gets the puck in deep. Zellweger's taking it from his own end. Tries to get the puck to Palmieri. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Was able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
And that slides right out to center ice. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And that doesn't reach the net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Shuts him down.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Leafs gain the zone. Drives to the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bouchard.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
They win the draw and go on the attack. And he takes the feed. And a great save. Wrist one in front. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Sends it quickly to Rutu. On the attack along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Big-time stop there.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Lidstrom. Fires it. Still has possession. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Montour. And now he moves it quickly to Lidstrom. Dropped him in the open ice. Staal's lugging the puck. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Receives the pass.
The Leafs have been extremely strong defensively tonight. They protected the interior of the ice. They pushed everything to the perimeter, and now they're protecting the shutout.
Takes a shot. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Edmonton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Makes a move in front. Just gets enough to keep it out. Off the draw, they take possession. Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone.
Bouchard trying to get fancy, but the Leafs were like, that's enough of that.
Trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Taken along the wall by Rantanen. Scoops up the puck now. The Leafs move it ahead. They've got numbers here. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! Kopitar's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Passes it to Hextall. Trying to get back on the attack now. Quick pass to Ovechkin. The Leafs take it along the wing. With possession along the wall. Puts it on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And now he tries to get it across to Hextall. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Toronto's looking to break out.
The Leafs are showing a lot of depth tonight. That second line have been real effective. I've been very impressed with them, James. And it's kind of a luxury when you have a couple lines firing, but when your second line is your top line, you know that you're finding a way to produce.
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
One of the toughest trophies to win in all of sports, and everyone knows it. It is just a dogfight to get to this point, and now it is in the building. You can see everyone look on in anticipation.
Cirelli's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Levels them with the hit. The Oilers play it along the boards. Breakaway. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return. A missed opportunity.
Good battle along the boards for the puck. Toronto's got the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Gives them nothing in front.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Set to continue this power play here in the offensive end.
Well, they need to be opportunistic with the power play advantage here, James, but also because the goaltender is extremely fatigued. You can see the wear and tear on him right now.
Huge steal in his own end. Play rolls on. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Briere.
Hextall's almost out of the box.
Feeds it to Dickinson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Fires it on net. Turns it away on the slap shot. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Shuts them down. And the puck's knocked loose. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Just seconds away.
Oh, there goes the shutouts.
Finally get one.
Well, they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here,
I mean, it's
James.
too little too late for Edmonton, but that shutout would have been the
the
cherry on the sundae.
Edmonton's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. And there it is! The sweat, the tears, and probably a few pints of blood shed to win this Stanley Cup. But Cheryl, I would say it's probably all worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. Just look at them, and they're going to have their names inscribed on this Stanley Cup, and that stays forever, James. And yes, it's been hard-fought battle. You can see how tired they are because it is a grueling process just to get here. An amazing accomplishment.
Rantanen gets his second Conn Smythe in a row.
fingertips looking to get their hands on it.
Well, it is the dream, and of course, who is going to hoist it over their head first? That's the question, James.
Can't wait. Here's the true definition of a leader right here, and really kind of elevated every teammate along the way to this cup win.
Well, you said it, James. He elevated his game and everyone around him because he made them better. His puck distribution was outstanding. He led the team in apples, yep, in assists, and he found a way to get it done. That's what a captain does, and the reason why they've won.
Oh, smiles here as he takes the cup for a skate, Cheryl.
And it's the AI choosing which players next. It's not me.
Touch the cup. Why? Because no matter what your role
I sure as hell wouldn't have chosen Brandon Saad. Give it the wall. For Hagee.
And look at that smile with pride as he gets his turn with the cup.
Yeah, and you see everyone gravitating around every player who gets it, James, because every role leads to winning. No matter how many minutes you play or what your role is, it takes depth to win a championship.
There you go.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.
And they did it. That's an official three-peat. They achieved the dynasty status. As Edmonton outshoots Toronto 36-33. Toronto outhits Edmonton 55-49. Toronto has more time in attack. Edmonton had the better pass percentage. Toronto wins the faceoff 26-17. Edmonton was 0 for 3 on the power play. Toronto was 0 for 1. And for your box scores for Toronto, you had Ovechkin with 2 goals. Mullen 2 assists. Pelech a goal and an assist. Dumart a goal. Lindstrom, Falk assist. Saad a goal. Benoit, Jankowski, Letang with assist. Verhaeghe with a goal. Briere, Forsberg, Rantanen with assists. Noah made 35 saves on 36 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .972 save percentage. And for Edmonton, you had Rattel, Zellweger with assists. Stamkos with a goal. Saros made 11 saves on 15 shots, 4 goals allowed for a .733 save percentage. Then Bouchard came in, made 16 saves on 18 shots, 2 goals allowed for .889 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto wins the Stanley Cup, completes a three-peat, and are an official dynasty. So let's have a look at our player stats for the playoffs. Rantanen leads the way for points on 31, followed by Forsberg, Verhaeghe, Saad, McMillan, Mullen, Briere, Stahl, Chara, Pelech, Tang, Ovechkin, Falk, Lindstrom, Krupp, Benoit, Dumart, Jankowski, Wallander, Karkoni, and Spacek. And for goals, Mikko Rantanen leads the way with 17 goals, followed by Verhaeghe, Forsberg, Saad, McMullen, Stahl, Ovechkin, Dumark, Briere, McMillan, Lindstrom, Chara, Pelech, Falk, Jankowski, Letang, Wallander, Benoit, Marconi, and Spacek. And for assists, it's Forsberg leading the way with 17, followed by Rantanen, McMillan, Verhaeghe, Briere, Letang, Chara, Pelech, Mullen, Sad, Falk, Ovechkin, Stahl, Benoit, Group, Jankowski, Lindstrom, Wallander, Dumark, Marconi, and Spacek. And for goalies, Patrick Roy was our only goalie for the playoffs. Winning 16 games, losing 3, got 1 overtime loss, no shutouts, although it was close a few times. But he finishes with a .920 save percentage at 2.21 goals against. And for the entire league, Rantanen leads in points, followed by Richard, Rattel, Stamkos, Forsberg, Jeffrey-On, Trottier, Leach, and Verhaeghe, Nieuwendyk. For goals, it's Rantanen, Stamkos, Richard, Leach, Verhaeghe, Jeffrey-On, Yager, Forsberg, and Howardchuk. And for assists, it's Rattel, Forsberg, Richard, Trottier, Lidstrom, Rantanen, Jeffrey-On, Sorelli, and Stamkos. And for goalies, of course, it's Patrick Roy with wins, followed by Saros, Lundqvist, Bauer, Miller, Plant, Hasek, Nabokov, and Belfour. Are there any shutouts? Shutouts, it's Kakkonen, Bauer, Hasek, Lundqvist, Lundqvist and Jaguar, and then that's it. Save percentage. More than one game here. So Cheevers has the best save percentage at .927, followed by Waugh, Lundqvist, Ingram, Miller, Jaguar, Kakkonen, Bauer, and Plant. And for goals against, Waugh leads it with a .221, followed by Ingram, Cheevers, Lundqvist, Kakkonen, Miller, Bauer, Jaguar, and Belfour. Well, that's it for NHL25. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss their setup video for NHL26.